afternoon, YouTube. Digital Adele here, back with another basketball hoops profile for you. This time on the 6'3" guard, Reed Sheppard from the University of Kentucky. Comes off the bench normally. They are just loaded with talent, but Reed Sheppard's a very interesting one. This one was requested as well. So here we go. Let's get into the film. Before I do, a big shout out to all the subscribers. We blew past 200 subscribers. We have Gaming with Dez, Thomas Basketball, Tiggy Toggy, Vanessa Valdez, Mark Blair, Raul, some Cantonese characters, Terrell, Arnold, Nicholas, and Gustavo. Man, I really appreciate the support. This channel is flying. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you know when a new video comes out. All right, let's get right into the film with Reed Sheppard. Here we go, Reed Sheppard, the guard for Kentucky. They always have a lot of talent. Sometimes players can get lost in the mix. This has been a highly requested one. Here we go. Reed is just a basketball player. It's just a nice read. He uses the inside arm here, prevent the shot block, keep his speed and momentum. He just misses the layup. It was a nice take. Reed Sheppard is always around the basketball. Here he is getting a defensive rebound and then pushing the ball in transition. He just is always around the ball. Now, this is a bad decision. He needs to pull this ball up at the foul line and make a play, because going 1-on-2 is not his strength. He's not uber athletic. 1, 2 people back. You got a guy open here. This guy is gonna shoot this. You have a guy open here. So he needed to get a little bit more composed on the break and not get so deep in the lane where he's gonna get his shot blocked and sent back at him like that. Here's Reed Sheppard coming off the side pick and roll. He's getting downhill and he's getting to that float game. I would just like to see him just pull up and shoot here. I know everybody likes this little in-between runner. Just go straight up and down, explode into your motion, and shoot that jump shot right there. Needs to get a little better touch on that floater too. Here's Reed Sheppard on his point of attack defense. He opened the gate a little bit here. Nobody's going to give him Defensive Player of the Year honors or anything like that, but he's very scrappy. Watch how he gets in here, gets the ball, digs it out of there, starts the fast break the other way, just gives it up nice and early, let his playmaker get to the rim. Here we have Reed just being in the proper place at the right time, playing position defense. Watch him read this baseline pass here and just gets his hand on it. He's got really good hands, but what I really want you to notice, as soon as he gets this steal right here, his head's up the floor and this hit-ahead pass. This is where the magic happens with him. Such a high basketball IQ. Team player immediately gets it out in transition. His teammate traveled, but right idea. I'm gonna just put this out there. Reed's really annoying to play against. I mean, he's beat on this play. The guy has a nice step to the corner. He just sticks with it. Probably a foul. This is probably a foul right there. But he's just always around the ball. Always. And then he gets the ball in transition. Nice little feed ahead. Start the offense. Get into a rhythm and start your offense. So as we talked about earlier in the game, Reed likes to come off these pick and rolls to the right-hand side of the floor. No matter where he's going, he's coming off that right-hand pick and roll. This is a beautiful NBA level read right here. Beautiful read into that corner three. All right, let's take a look at Reed Sheppard's form right here on this three-point shot. All right, so we have beef, balance. Is he on balance? Yes, he is. Elbow in. Yes, it is. Eye on the target, follow through high. He's got it all with the jumper. He just misses this one right here. But he's got very nice form. Very, very nice form. I want to break this down for Reed Sheppard. Nothing is going to really go in the stat sheet here for him. But this is just a basketball player. And somebody, again, as I mentioned, who would be really annoying to play against. Just watch how many times he's affecting the play. Right here, he goes up and challenges for this rebound. Knocks it away from the guy trying to get it. He almost gets a tip there. He helps over. This is way out of his area. Look how far. This is his man right here. Look how far he came over in the lane to just disrupt this play. And then watch underneath how he chips on the big 7-footer. He just gets low and digs him out of there. I mean, I like all the intangibles and all the dirty work that this kid does. I know I showed an example like this earlier in the game, but oh my goodness, if you love pure point guard play, watch Reed Sheppard right here. As soon as he gets the ball, watch his eyes. Oh my God, I love it. Absolutely love it. 3/4 court pass, get into your fast break. Should have been a foul call. I love that. And then look at him stymieing the break at half court. Here's where Reed Sheppard's lack of burst and overall general explosion really come back to bite him in the butt. He needs to just be a little bit quicker here. I like how he gets out of here right before the double, but he's just not quick enough to get all the way to the cup. So he needs to make a better decision here. He's done his job. You have 1, 2, 3. You have 4 guys on him. Now this spacing right there is terrible. But he's got to do a better job. Either kick the ball so it can be swung, or keep your dribble and come back out. I don't like this take in between 4 different players. Double clutch brick. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Here's Reed again in his point of attack defense. He's going to have to work on his foot speed because he gets beat off the dribble a lot. Here he goes, just getting beat off the dribble. But you see right there, he dug back in, tipped the ball. This guy loses control a little bit. He's just annoying to play against. It's just a hard person to play against. They're always tipping the ball, getting their hands in and around the ball. If he works on his foot speed, he can really be a plus defender if he works on his foot speed. He's got the desire and the want to. Nice blow by DJ Wagner. I want to highlight Reed's point guard vision again. Now, if he can implement the understanding of when to pass in the half court like he does in full court, you could have something special from a passing standpoint. Because he has the vision to do it. I think he just needs the understanding in the half court of when to do it. Because right here, watch on this rebound. He has the ball, but he already sees his teammate on the sideline. Note, look at his eyes. He automatically saw his teammate. This is very Jason Kidd, Steve Nash-like. Before you start jumping to conclusions that I'm saying he's Steve Nash and Jason Kidd, I'm not. I'm saying his full court passing is very reminiscent of those two. It's just immediate. It's like second nature, like breathing for him. Here is Reed at the end of the half, sprinting back on defense to try to prevent a bucket. Again, annoying. I mean, he just is always around the ball. That's a good block to me. I didn't really see a foul there. I mean, looked like good D to me. Here's what Reed does best, being off the ball in these catch and shoot situations. Let's take a look at his form right there again. Beautiful follow through. Nothing but the bottom of the net. All right, so let's break down this fast break defense really quick. You got to get back in the paint, first of all. You got 1, 2, 3 Kentucky guys back. You got to get at least 2 of them in the paint. to cut off the drive. Reed right here is in no man's land. He either needs to pressure this ball early, or he needs to fake and retreat at the guy rolling to the basket. He can't be in between. He does neither. No man's land. All right, so here's Reed Sheppard at the top of the key in the second half. And I'll say this, he doesn't have a lot of explosiveness or wiggle. Something he's gonna have to work at. But he is crafty and he can get to the basket. Watch on this pick and roll how he sets him up. That little fake like he was gonna go over the screen and then reject the screen. He has his whole area of the floor to work with. And then once he gets down in deep, he always goes with that inside hand. The reason why sometimes you want to take that inside hand, it throws off the shot blocker looking to block and anticipate where the ball is going to be, and you get it up on the backboard quicker. Nice take. Reed is just always in the right place defensively. I'm telling you, if you play this dude, he's going to annoy the crap out of you because he doesn't make mental mistakes defensively. Watch him anticipate, shoot the gap on this poor pass. A long way to go. Way to pick it off, and then just finishes it off with two hands. Really nice play by Reed Sheppard. Second time I've seen Ben Sheppard do this, where he fakes like he's going to use the screen, reject the screen. This gives him the advantage since he isn't as quick. It allows him to get downhill and into the lane. And unlike earlier in the game when there were four around him, 1, 2, 3, 4, this time he kicks to the open man in the corner. That's a nice decision. All right, here we have Reed at the top of the circle, again running pick and roll. And this is what I think he needs to do more of until he gets his foot speed a little bit quicker. Watch him change speeds here. Gives that little hesitation with the defender on his hip, and then he explodes to the basket. That's nice. If you're a slower player, changing speeds is your friend. All right, so here we have Reed Sheppard in transition. He's going to draw two, and then he's going to kick for three. I'm liking it as we go by more and more. Look at all the attention that he's getting. Kentucky's offense just runs better when he's in the game. I would say that he took this a little bit deeper than I would like, but ultimately he comes to the right decision. He also left his feet to make a pass, which I didn't like. But this is the right decision. Wide open three. Go get buckets. I want to point this out because a lot of young players would have just jacked up a shot here. Here's Reed. He's just waiting to get back, but sees his team regain possession. He immediately swung that ball. Not even a second thought for the wide open three for Reeves. That's just high IQ basketball. I just can't tell you how important it is to have a connector like Reed Sheppard on your team, because he just keeps his whole thing moving. As soon as he catches this ball, another immediate ball reversal to the corner, wide open three in rhythm. That is so important on a team. Here's where Reed Sheppard's lack of burst and explosion comes back to bite him again. I would like to see him change speeds like he did that one time. He gets the ball on this dribble handoff. He either needs to just shoot this three ball, or if he's going to turn this corner, he's got to really commit. You see how long that took? It just took way too long. So if it's going to take him that length of time, he needs to stutter to see if the defense relaxes and then go again. Or, like we've been talking about, look for that pass to the open man for three like he's been doing. Here he just gets too deep, insta amongst the trees, block shot. All right, this is Reed Sheppard with the defense with the game on the line. 2.5 minutes left. Up by 4. This is really good ball pressure, and I want you to watch this pass. Nice D, get a deflection between the two. He's completely turned around, but in his peripheral vision, He sees his teammate streaking down the court. This is amazing vision right here. Just get this thing right on the dime. Beautiful pass, man. The awareness. Here we have Reed again at the end of the game. A minute left, trying to put it away and close out Arkansas. I mean, he's just a knockdown shooter, man. Beautiful shot. Look at the swag, too. Talk to him a little bit. All right, and that is it for me today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below about Reed Sheppard, the 6'3" point guard from Kentucky. Should he go in this draft in the lottery? Where will he go? Will he go in the first round? I mean, there's a lot to be determined with him. There's a lot of intangibles with this kid. The athletic traits are a little worrying in terms of the burst, change of direction, lateral quickness, but he can work on all those things. And he's a freshman. He's only 19 years old. There's so much to work with. He's a great three-point shooter. He has great vision. He needs to make some better decisions in the half court, when to draw and kick, when to go the whole way to the cup, when to change speeds. So he's got some things to definitely work on. But at 19 years old, he has really got a lot of things you can't teach. I mean, he's got some intangibles and feel to the game, and he's a really competitive, annoying defender. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I appreciate all your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care. See you next time.